aim of today is very simple. It's to kind of bring the play completely to life, off the page, and to kind of explode into their classroom in a way that makes them go, whoa, this is really interesting. I didn't think Shakespeare could be like this. It has to be relevant to their lives. It has to be relevant to the streets on which they live around here. And it's a way of making it something that they will take away and remember for a very long time, and it will be fun. First of all, we'll tell them the story, but we'll use a lot of different forms like hip-hop music and some acting and so on to make that interesting for them. And then they'll get a chance to meet and talk to all the characters and hot seat them in a way that teachers will often use, a technique teachers often use, but this time they'll have some professional actors there to do it. And then we are going to have a gang war, effectively. Turn the room into a kind of gangland, two gangland territories of the Montagues and the Capulets, and give them a chance to face off each other, and then, crucially, to make peace and to find a way forward together. I see you. And you do.
I see you.
Very good, very good.
The workshop is about them feeling it's relevant to them and their own lives. And we do that through them understanding the story, but also playing games with the characters and just what drives these people, what these people's hopes and fears are, and how that relates to what we think today, what we fear, what they fear.
It ends in a shattering, like all the Shakespeare tragedies, and the shattering of community, the shattering of a group, and the destruction of two young lives. And those themes, as many teachers know, are actually not so far from the surface in some of the more challenging schools and some of the more challenging communities in this country. And the idea here is to look at those themes through the play and get young people really engaged in them and expressing their views on them and learning more about their own impulse towards anger, towards joy, towards what they're enthusiastic about, and what really pushes their buttons in a more destructive way. You rat catcher! My blood boils! Fetch my rapier! Very good. No. I think it's more interesting to do a piece of theatre right in the middle of a classroom, right in the middle of a playground, right in the middle of an estate, like this, for instance, behind us, than to just do it in a conventional theatre space. I think there's something in that, if you use these spaces and use what's there and use your audience, something that is very much a part of the play and was very much in the tradition of Shakespeare's Globe. The audience come to life, they lap against the edge of the play and almost begin to blend with it. Once that happens, I think some very exciting things can happen. So you never know what you're going to get. And sometimes the group is very quiet, and sometimes they're very rowdy, and sometimes they're kind of nervous. You never know what you're going to get, but the idea is wherever they start from, you can bring them to a place where this play can be something that they really remember and be something that they think is very relevant to their life and good fun. It needs to be fun for them. Kia ora! Kia ora! Kia ora! Kia ora! Ha! Fantastic, everyone. Thank you very much.